My name is Adam Porzak with Porzak Golf, taking your game to the next level and beyond. We have a really neat lesson today with a player all the way from Poland, Oliver. Oliver is a fantastic young talent, and we can't wait for you guys to get an opportunity to see this guy swing. He's got a great mentality and a great demeanor, really works at his game in a smart way. And it's not very often you see a young player with that kind of patience work at his game and chip away at the things he needs to work at. We think you guys will pick up a lot of tips from this lesson that can help you as well. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the video. All right, so I'm really excited about this guy right here. Couple reasons. People might wonder that Porzak last name, where it comes from. I'll tell you guys a secret real quick. Don't let this get out too much, but it used to be Porzak. It was shortened by my grandfather to Porzak. Look at Jeffrey's over there looking like, what? What was it? What? Porzak? Yeah, Porzak Golf Academy would not sound quite as good as Porzak Golf Academy. My whole family's from Poland on my dad's side. So that's exactly where this guy's from. What city exactly?
Szczecin.
Say that again?
Szczecin.
Okay,
It's like
awesome.
close to Warsaw.
Close to Warsaw? Okay, well, our family's also from Chicago, which we feel like there's more Polish people in Chicago than there are Americans. So anyways, Oliver, he's the man. Came over from Poland. He's here working on his golf game, has big dreams, has a beautiful golf swing. Great guy, great game. We are super excited to be working with him. So, you know, we've been just getting going, been starting off our sessions, just really working on some simple things like, you know, setup and how that reverse K, how that hip bump and spine angle relays into a nice turn to the top. You know, we had before in our first couple sessions a lot of lateral movement, right? And we're trying to take away that lateral movement and have you turning around your spine angle. You guys will see he has beautiful fluidity to his swing, great golf swing. And what I love about this guy, when we first ask him how he practices the game, he says, well, I actually practice 90% of my game down at the short game area. And he actually does. I've seen him out here practicing. He legitimately goes and practices his short game 90% of the time. He's pretty smart. That's gonna pay off, okay? Let's see what he's got today though. We're gonna work a little bit on the long game and a little bit on everything, okay? How you feeling?
I'm feeling awesome.
Good, good. Excited? Good. Yeah, couldn't be better. I love that. It is Masters Sunday after all.
Yeah.
Not too many more of these are going to go by, buddy, before possibly it's you out there playing every single Sunday in April for the rest of your golf career. Pretty sweet, huh? Yep, tell me.
More forward and kind of back so that I don't move so much.
Yeah, he's talking about that lateral movement. We're trying to make sure we call it the anchor point, left hip, you know, so it's kind of cool, you know, like watch, we can even like look at the shadow right here on the ground, right? I bump my hip. Pass me a ball. Pass me 2 balls actually. Show you something really cool. I used to do this all the time. I just remembered it when I looked at the shadow. All right. So check this out. I have my hip there, I have my head there. I'm trying to really turn, keeping my head centered on that golf ball, while getting my chest over my back foot, while maintaining my anchor point. Watch, here would be the no-no. Right? When that loads this way, our body doesn't turn, and guess what? It eliminates the upper body's turn as well, and really gets armsy to the top. And then, absolutely, and he knows, and then the body has to move back this way, and the dreaded flip. But, you know, you get in here, you put these 2 balls where the shadows are. Well, look at, now I can actually rehearse this, keeping my head centered, keeping my hip anchored. That anchor point gives us no reason to have to slide and allows us to rotate right back around that left side. Hop in there real quick. Let's see, get the hip on there first and I'll put this where your head needs to be. Hip on the left side, right up on there, yep, good. Move over a little bit more to get it right on the edge of there. There you go, and look at the heads right there. Boom, move to the top and let's see if we can maintain our anchor point. There we go. Use more of the body to turn. Beautiful. Take that grip, get that right hand a little more on top. Yeah, you know, that club face tends to get shut on you, right? So yeah, so I want to see you get a little more toe up right here. Right there, our toe up. Good, now turn that position to the top. Now we're talking much more square up there, okay? Go do that again. This is cool, see how he gets feedback, you guys? He gets feedback right here, and if his hip stayed in the same spot as his head did also. Here's the spot I want you though. Feel that? Feel that club face? Yeah. Okay?
Do you want me to set up with like open club face?
Well,
kind of...
he's asking a good question.
Because it's shot a little bit thicker.
he's asking, should I set up with more of an open club face? Many do this, you guys. This is a very common thing, when setting up. This is obviously dead square, but this right here is shut. Even though the face is pointed in the same direction, a lot of people grip it with that forward press. Well, look at this. However many degrees ahead of that 90-degree mark to the ground that you would bump that forward, well, the club face should essentially open that amount of degrees if we were actually taking our grip. It would still be square to our body and square to our hands. Many take the grip like this, as Oliver's does, right? And he said it. So he asked, should I set up with an open face? The answer is yes, it should feel open to you, although it will be square. Okay, let's see it. Show me what it looks like. So it probably looks open to most, but look at with a slight forward shaft lean, that club and the leading edge are matching one another. And then, if you put a little press into it, that would actually, be square. So watch, now take it to the top of your swing. Yeah, look at that club face is now matching the arm more at the top of the swing as opposed to the leading edge so much like that right there. Yeah. I always look at my players' lead wrists, and if the lead wrist is matching the club face, we're good. Now watch. This way, okay, well, yeah, the face would obviously look like that. That's not shut. That's actually square to the hands. But here's the thing. The one that bothers me is the one that when I see the wrist flat and the club face is still like that, that just means one thing. That's in my hands shut, okay? So when players see that a lot of times, they just aren't gripping the club correctly with not necessarily their grip, but how it's rotated in their hands. This guy knows really well. So our players who see that shut look, if you see this, my recommendation is to you, just come back here, feel like you move the golf club from 12 o'clock toe up to 1 o'clock, then take your grip, and a lot of times by the time you put it back in front of you, it's dead square. The only thing in his grip, though, that would lead to a little bit of that face being shut at the top is the stronger grip. The tendency for you, my man, is to get about 3 knuckles showing on top, and the right hand gets a little underneath. Now, I'd rather see 2.5 knuckles, so maybe a little bit weaker on the left hand, but definitely get that right hand more on top. Get that lifeline covering that thumb, and that's gonna lead to a lot more square at the top. And I can bring it right back in front of me. That's good right there. Nice job, bud. Beautiful. So a couple things right away, right? I mean, I love this. That's what we're here for. We're recapping. Hips. Let's go hips and hands. H and H, hips and hands. Hip, or how about this one? Hip and grip. Even better. It rhymes. Hip and grip. Let's go hip and grip. Let's make sure we got the hip bump. Let's make sure we get a little bit weaker grip. I want to see you really own that today. The thing that worries me about a strong grip for a good player like this, who actually does a beautiful, that was way better, who has a great swing. Strong grip, when you get that shut face, according to the path, the good player will do the necessary manipulation to try to hold on to it. And that's where you're gonna slide and pitch the upper body back and really hold on. A drill I used to do as a youngster, I would actually open the club an excessive amount and without flipping, try to hit it straight. Now, what would happen when I do that? I really had to open up and rotate in order to get that thing online if I wasn't gonna flip and also hit it straight. I've also been taught that if you are gonna waver on the edge of having an open club face or a shut one, I'm always gonna go open. Never made sense to me to have a shut face when I'm turning in this direction. That just means hold on. Now, absolutely. Now, some of our players do have what seems like a shut face at the top, but it's, as I told you, not, because it matches their lead wrist. It's in their hands square, but it's bowed at the top, much like a Dustin Johnson or a Vic Hovland. Face looks like it's shut, just square to the hand still. And those players rotate excessively and hold that angle through impact. We're a little bit more conventional with our swing, and we want to be able to work around our left side freely. And that's where I want that right shoulder today to really be able to fire to the target through impact, to really square up the face. It's going to come with having that proper grip. Okay, buddy? Neutral. We're going neutral. You're a neutral dude with a neutral swing. Yeah, now we're talking. So hey guys, grip checkpoints. Let's go through some grip checkpoints for Ollie to start his day off. Here we go. Let's grip it right here, underneath the heel pad, okay? So you can see I'm holding it with my index finger and under the heel pad. If I had a real weak grip, it'd be really tough to do that. See how it'd be like, it couldn't really get in there, but just underneath the heel pad. Now, when I look down, I'm seeing 2 knuckles. Now, I've played some pretty darn good golf seeing 2.5 knuckles also. Now, notice when I look at my knuckles, I'm not going like this.
Yeah.
I'm not, well, yeah, you're gonna see all 4. Just look down and what do you see? I see 2. What do you see, buddy? You said you see these 2, like last one you see right there? Good. Now here's the right hand. We gotta get that right hand a little better. For our viewers, I never wanna see the black of the grip where the right hand should be. I wanna see that lifeline cover that thumb and really get the V pinched together on the right hand going up the inside of the forearm in between the shoulder and the right eye. That's the love zone right there. Anywhere in here with that V where it's pointed is going to be a square one. Justin, you're good, my man. We always need golf balls. By the way, Justin Groff, one of my old longtime students, and somebody who always helps us out here at Bronco Heights. We appreciate you, buddy. Happy Master Sunday.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Yeah, nice seeing you too, bud. So here's the big thing. We got our grip checkpoints. We have 2 knuckles here. We got our V right here. That's going to be kind of more up towards, you know, our right chest for you. I really want to see you get that. Now, guys, some simple things. Ready for this? Thumb on the left hand. If the Golf Pride logo is 12 o'clock. Thumb on the right hand at 1 o'clock. Thumb on the left hand at 11 o'clock. That's a very easy way to remember the grip. I see people get their thumbs sometimes down the shaft. And that is not ideal. That puts a ton of tension on the thumb and on the wrist at the top of the swing. We don't want that, okay? Let's get that grip dialed in. I really want to see you get that right hand more on top, Ollie. That's it right there. That's what I'm talking about. See this right hand? Look at the crease, how it's starting to work its way this way now. Show them the old one. Yeah. See that? See, that gets underneath. This gets real on top. We don't want that. See the grip right there exposed? This is very, very important for the viewer. You know, the grip is so important. It's your connecting point to the golf club.
This is the old one like that.
Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna rotate this one a little under, and then we're gonna rotate that one a little over. Exactly. Basically, both hands, you guys, are rotating counterclockwise on the club for him to get his grip a little bit weaker. That's gonna open the club face up more than it was, but it's actually gonna be square in your hands. Okay. Let's hit a couple shots like that. You know, what it should do, Ollie, is it should help like this. You should feel like the club face gets a little more open naturally, and what it should help you do, watch the rotation. See where I'm finishing right there? I'm able to really rotate around my body, swing left, and the club face really stays square to my target. Okay, let's give it a try, bud. I know, this guy's gonna be feeling weird for the first 20, 30 balls here. Yeah, it looks so good though, doesn't it? It's okay. But you know what though? A little bit of that coming up and out. Ready? I got a great one for you, and then I'm gonna let you hit some shots. The merry-go-round drill. Remember you've seen me do this drill. Club in the Instagram, right? Club face matches spine angle. Ready? Now watch. That would be a square club face right there. Well, guess what I can do? Watch this. I shut the club face. Watch what I have to do to hit it straight.
Well, that's why I was jumping my hips forward all the time.
That's exactly right, dude. The hips slide, they jump, upper body hangs back. Oh, please. And then if you actually rotate, what happens? Boomerang to the left.
Yeah, that's what.
It's almost gonna come back and hit you in the side. All right. Yes, look at this. Beautiful right there. Look at the arm, the club face. My man's gonna trap it. So we got grip, we got hip. I love things like that. I've even at one point in my career when I had grip and hip be my thought on my golf glove, G and H. Just when I look down, grip and hip. All right, here we go, grip, hip. My dad used to always, he'd put like a Sharpie dot where the second knuckle was.
The second knuckle.
Yeah, he just make sure you see that, buddy, and nothing more, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a fun one back there.
What do you mean? So like, does it have to be like this? Or
Yeah, a little right there. You can go right there, would be nice. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's okay. But now you can see you can hit down more through the ball, right? Yeah, this is good. This is good.
I just have to get some time and I have to get used to it.
Well, no doubt, get that grip. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to start off. We're gonna do little half swings right here, because you want to feel. You want to feel this. Okay, you want to feel good. We want to go right here. We want to get just a little nice half swing. Feel like, whoa, there's that club face. Guys, watch this. This is so big. Club face awareness. Ready? Club face awareness right here. If I take my right hand off the golf club and open it up, it is the club face. If I take my left hand off and open it up, the back of it is the club face. Look at my hands. They are one with the golf club right there. That face and the club, it wouldn't be like this. That wouldn't be matching. But look at this. They're matching right here. Now, what does that mean? I can just feel my rotation of my body work them square. So what I'm doing is I'm building that awareness, rotating through. And you can see no face rotation, just body rotation to square that club face up, okay? Little half swings like that, Ollie, are gonna be big for you right now because you can feel that club face awareness. I love that right there. But I love that checkpoint. Think about what I just said. Ready? Here we go. Going back. Boom. I love that. Let's get it. Good. You feel that?
Yeah.
Let's see it. I want to see you do a real good job with those half drills today. Let's really do a good job just getting it back halfway, feeling the rotation of the body at that golf shot. Little half punch shots we're going to be hitting right now. Mm-hmm. Get it in your left hand. Rotate it in your left hand a little more open, and then take your grip. It's going to feel like the club face is pointed a little more there when you take your grip with the left hand.
Like that?
Yes, there you go. Now we're talking. There you go, dude. Yes, that's a square club face right there. Here we go. Use the chest to get the hands back there. That a boy. Good. Sling freely, get the club set. Let's rotate right and get it dialed in. I bet it does.
Yeah. Trying to just get used to it though. It's good. Like that?
Yes. A little different there, huh?
Yeah.
I like it, I like it. Just keep working it. I want to see that club face awareness. I want to see that club face in your hands in the exact same spot going back. So go back halfway. Beautiful. Back of the left matching, right matching. Good, I love it. Ah, I like that. See that? One ball. No, I mean, listen. I know my guys. When I say that, people who are making a grip change, I'll be honest. I mean, like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It still felt really weird on that golf shot. I know it did. Now, we saw a result that was exactly what we wanted. You got the club in the ground, you kept your chest down, you rotated. That ball flew high and straight, didn't have any hard left draw spin on it, which means the face wasn't shut, which means your body was really rotating nicely to square that face up to the target. But people who make a grip change, it's tough. I mean, it's an honest thing. You know why? It's the connecting point to you to the golf club. And when that's altered, oh man, it just changes that feel in your hands, and your body doesn't trust that it can just turn and somehow the club face is gonna get on the ball. Right before he hit that golf shot, you heard what he said, right, Gabe? I feel like I'm gonna shank it. Because it feels like the club's gonna come through pointed like this, right? But it's not, and you gotta trust it, and you gotta understand that you might shank it if you did this, but if you did this, if you did exactly this, like you just rehearsed right there, you wouldn't see that same mistake, exactly. But that's what I want to see, Ollie. So a couple things right away to start off with. We got hip, we have grip, love what you're doing here, and exactly, and I want to see that, I want to see you rehearse the backswing and see that awareness of right hand club face, left hand club face. Watch, not club face pointed back this way, right hand here, club here. I mean, that's not in our hands square, right? So let's work this, my man. And that was a fantastic swing right there. I don't want to hinder your progress by continuing to talk. I want you to I want you to nail it, my man. I love that. Yeah, that's exactly right. Pretty flow to his swing, doesn't he, Gabe? Yeah. He's a good worker too. Like what I really like about him is if Ollie's the kind of guy where he's just so fun to work with on so many levels, just such a great personality, but at the same time really talented. So if you tell him what is correct, he will get it done. He just needs to know what's correct, right? So I want mirror work today. You know, you're gonna be watching the Masters a little bit. You got the mirror?
Recorded your, what's it called, your Instagram story?
Yeah.
You showed that drill to like go through like that, and then I used to do it a lot. I even have like your whole thing like recorded, saved on my like.
Well, hey, he knows it as well as any my players do. That Instagram, it's for you guys, it's for the public, absolutely. But every time I make a post, I'm talking to my players. I'm talking to my players specifically. They all can pull something away from every little post. I want you to know those aren't just written up. There's some thought going into those. And that's why we stick to doing our Instagram ourselves and don't let anybody involved, just Mike and myself. Speaking of which, you got to get a little peek in over here. Just real quick. We got one of our favorite students. This is Mike's superstar young man over here, Jeffrey Kim. This guy's something else, you guys. I think he's like a 3rd-degree black belt in Taekwondo too. It's pretty impressive. You got to go watch some shots. Jeff, show him what's up over there, buddy, okay? No pressure, bud. Yeah, I would say pound for pound, like it's for size, it's unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking about myself at this age because, you know, Mike, this was my size. I mean, I was literally maybe, yeah. I mean, and he pounded it past where I was at that age. Oh, dude, that ball flight's unbelievable, dude. Dude, he can do the most unbelievable flying kicks you've ever seen. Like, breaking boards and stuff like that. It's the craziest thing. Dude, he does full-on jump spin kicks and like, hey Mike, when you get a chance later, you got to pull up one of the, for the guys, just one, like, I need to see some board chopping or something if you guys get a chance. I mean, I'm trying to like explain like how well this guy can kick and throw and do Taekwondo. It's unbelievable. I've never seen, it's just unbelievable. That swing, dude, let me go. Let's go, dude. I love that golf swing. So good. What we talked about when you were gone over there. Let's just get the viewer filled in. It's easy to get distracted over there with that great JK swing. This is the no-no. This is what we want. We want the chest always looking at the hands. I want my sternum always looking at my hands. I don't want my arm to wrap across my chest as that is parting ways with the center of my body, and it's decreasing the width. The width is connection, the distance between the center of body and hands, and the relationship to the center of the body and the hands. And that's something right there that really connects the swing, and when you rotate, happens to deliver that club right back to the ball. Now, the ones that were thin and the ones that were low, all that is the arms pinning back behind you, body rotates, and you're already out of the shot by the time the arms and the club get to the golf ball. There's the middle of the golf ball a little bit thin, okay? So watch the improvement here with him using his body. Now, specifically, I would like you to use the back of your left shoulder. Why do I pick the left shoulder? Well, guys, absolutely. Left turns. Watch what happens when I use my right. It picks everything up away from my body. The right arm is devastating in the golf swing as it picks everything up away from the body. That's why we saw Rory and Pete Cowan this week on the range at at the Masters. Right arm underneath the elbow. What's he doing? He's preventing that right arm from backing up behind his body and getting behind him, okay? And it just keeps the hands in front of the center of the body. But I do like you triggering the swing with the thought of the left shoulder pushing everything back, okay? Chest and hands together, buddy. Let's see it. So we have grip, hip, chest and hands. See, it's your big thought right now. Spot on, spot on. Obviously aided by that beautiful grip. That's nice. It's nice. Ooh, it's pretty. He's doing exactly what we're asking of him. Not enough people take the time and are as patient, especially young players. That's what I like about Ollie so much, is he's so patient. You know,
for like quick fix. And
quick.
Just enjoying the process, right?
What? Like, how old are you?
13.
Wait, say that in the microphone real quick. Everybody's looking for what?
I said everybody's looking for like quick fix.
And they're not enjoying what?
It's basically just being in the process and enjoying the process. Like taking the bad shots for you to become like a good swing. So like, I don't know, taking those like thin shots for you after like a month later to just, you know, have a good swing and just hit it good.
I wish I was the reason. I wish I took part in building that mentality right there. That's Ollie being Ollie right there, okay? So that's that. I'm not taking any credit for that. That's my man just thinking like a pro. Mature beyond his years right there. That's what we call an old soul right there. That is brilliant stuff. Enjoying the process, actually enjoying the work, being okay with not being successful. Absolutely. It's not even viewed out as failure if it's how you feel about it. I mean, I don't look at anything, you know, when I was younger and I was your age, it's the exact opposite. Every bad shot was a huge failure. Now it's like, hey, that's part of the process. That's actually successful if you view it that way and you learn something from it, right? Onward. That's what I always say. Get that next one going. Let's get the next great shot. That's just so good, buddy. All right, I hope you all enjoyed the video with Oliver. He's a wonderful kid, really works at his game like a professional, so we think that's cool for you guys to have an opportunity to see one of our young players really pick apart his game and work at it like a pro. Click the link down below for 3 free videos on distance and leave any questions or comments you guys have. Remember, we're here for you guys. Thank you.